Joanna Mann, the league strikeout queen, getting ready for this one. She's been dominant on the mound all season long. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Joanna Mann. Safe to say she's pretty stingy, Chris.
Indeed, her walks and hits per inning pitched is ridiculously good. I mean, when you look at the rest of the league, she rarely works out of the stretch, always in her windup. Probably feeling pretty comfortable out there, getting the baseball, going right after hitters, limiting that hard contact and having good defensive work behind her.
Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Late on that fastball. Mann, a former MVP. She features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a sinker, and she occasionally mixes in a knuckleball. Gets a piece and stays alive. One out, base is empty. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Batting third, the center fielder.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. Rodriguez out on the play. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mariners go down quietly there. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. New inning getting started. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Mann back to work. Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Arozarena getting to start in left. 31 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1. Swings through that one.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. And she's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
And now the first baseman, Patrick Persh.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Swing and a miss, strike one. Persh recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. Swing and a miss as he was late.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for her on the bump today.
She's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate her a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when she's out there on the hill.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Bohm makes the catch, and that'll do it. Mariners are down in order. Back here in Philadelphia, on to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Greg Ziegler. Close one, doesn't get the call, and that's ball one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that she can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Kike Hernandez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and the pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, and get her teammates back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
0-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. Swings through it for the K. And she strikes out the side here in the third. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Blitz.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these Mariners, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
And a swing and a miss. And she's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
Connor Falefa, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Two down, base is empty. Julio Rodriguez now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. And a swing and a miss there.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. She's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Ball.
Got close to the immaculate
1 strike.
inning, and she just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
1-2.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So 12 up, 12. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Mann back to work. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, these Mariners, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. She's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Tosses to first. And a quick out, number 1.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Hirsch swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Got him. And she keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Rayleigh stands in now and watches strike 1.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And down on strikes. And good work there as she gets a 1-2-3. So 5 perfect innings in the books. It's the Phillies 3 and the Mariners nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Ziegler.
And there's a strike.
I'm impressed by the
ball.
number of first
Strike.
pitch strikes. She's not afraid of contact. Some pitchers, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting herself in this one, Bird. Feeling really good about what she's working with, and that really allows a pitcher to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
There's a strike at the knees.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. She's doing her thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make her work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And she strikes out. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the second baseman, Ryan Bliss. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Got no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Here's Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient.
High fly ball out to center field. Rojas pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Julio Rodriguez digs in now. And that drops in for a strike.
That hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
The curve drops in for a strike.
Well, I think the key, if she can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Leading off for Seattle, the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Mann back to work. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Mann into her 8th inning of work, Singy. She's been good.
She's the type of pitcher that gets better as she gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to her, you get to her early. If they didn't do that today, we'll see what happens as this finishes.
Make it 18 strikeouts on the day.
She made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some players are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Now at the plate, Patrick Perch. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1
She's
strike.
been so great today, really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, she hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. Castro settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Luke Raley. Late with the swing there.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as she sets him down 1-2-3. So now 24 have been set down in order. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Greg Ziegler. And all eyes on the mound as she begins the ninth inning, working on a perfect game. That one catches the zone. Strike one.
Dude, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Strike two.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out. And now 2 outs away from history.
Well, I hope she gets this done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for her at this point.
Hernandez in the box again. Takes a strike. The Phillies trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth.
Her pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind her. That's why she's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
Strike three, struck him out for the third time today. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the catcher, Harry Ford. Right through there for a strike. You just don't see it that much anymore. A pitcher being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if she's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, she's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Got it! And that's the ball game. Mann with an exceedingly rare achievement in this one. A perfect game.
What more can you say than perfect, Boo?
About to get started here. And today's starter, Joanna Mann. Chris, her strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
She's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the charts. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this pitcher or a pitcher like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of her own when it comes to that category.
Michael Harris II, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. That big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Chop to third. Boom. Gets it to first.
He's out.
And an easy out to start the game. Here's Nick Madrigal. And that one fouled off. Mann, a former Cy Young Award winner. She features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a sinker, and she occasionally mixes in a knuckleball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's going to be Ronald Acuna Jr. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. 0-1 now. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Harper makes the grab on the run. Braves go down. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, top of the second. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Mann back to work. Pitch is in there, and that is strike 1.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but it turns out he made the right choice.
The flip to the pitcher covering, and quickly one away in the second. Matt Olson up to the plate. Olson, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this pitcher out there on the mound. See if she continues to climb the ladder.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string of the changeup. Here's Sean Murphy. Swings through that one for strike 1. Murphy needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-2.
Yeah, making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now it's the Braves DH, Jurickson Profar. And that drops in for a strike. Profar hails from Curacao, same place that produced Andrew Jones. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Jared Kelnick, looking to rebound today. He was 0 for 4 last night. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And down on strikes. She's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's Orlando Arcia. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Top of the third, no score. There's a strike.
She's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. 9 straight retired here to start. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th. Now here is Michael Harris II.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Strike 2.
quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
On a bounce right side, stop. Whips it to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
The second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Nick Madrigal next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Stop, makes the catch. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 1 so far. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
She's just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
There's the strike.
She's got a great feel for her breaking ball today.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field, and that extends the inning. Here is Austin Riley. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat, and that drops in for a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard. Yeah, the batter now, Matt Olson. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's a strike, and she inches closer to getting out of the jam. Acuna over at second. Riley at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the start of the inning. So here's Murphy now. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. And there's the strike. Murphy, a former Gold Glove winner, 31 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now batting Jurickson Profar. And that's him for a strike.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
The Phils leading by 3. And we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Rojas brings it in for the 3rd out. Still nothing on the scoreboard for her after 5. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Right through there for a strike.
When a pitcher's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into her pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what she's offering that day.
In the air, right field. Castellanos moves on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. And strike two.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And a foul ball.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base. Well, I think the key, I mean, if she can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So another good inning for her on the mound. 6. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Top of inning number 7. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Fastball for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Tap foul at the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out. Went right after him with that 2-strike pitch as she continues to roll on the mound.
Yeah, she's not out there trying to nibble at all. She is attacking the strike zone, and I think when your confidence builds as the start goes on, still putting up all zeros on the scoreboard gives you a lot of confidence that you can really continue to go after these hitters. And that wasn't the best pitch for the strikeout there, and she probably admit that, but she got it by him.
Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
All she's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
And a big swing and a miss. Man. Into her 8th inning of work, Singy. She's been good.
She's the type of pitcher that gets better as she gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to her, you get to her early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Pitch count in great shape. It seems she might have a chance to finish it. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting her stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what she's working with, and that really allows a pitcher to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
And that's in for a strike. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's K number 15 in the ball game. She is really dealing. Jared Kelnick now at the plate. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that drops in for a strike. Got him swinging. She strikes out the side for the 5th time today. Go down quietly. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Mann piled up the strikeouts over 8 shutout innings on the hill.
Great outing from her, Boog, and I think it's a boost to her.